Hey gamers, I'm Syber7. Hope we're all well, guys. Back again with another video. Not too sure how this is going to pan out because, as I say, I'm out of practice. I think I've tried to do this video about 6 times now. I'm just having one of them days where whatever I say, whatever I do comes out wrong, or I don't feel it's right. So I'm having a tantrum and thinking, if I don't get this video made, I'm going to lose my temper. So I thought about actually not doing this video at all, but no, I am going to do this video whether it kills me. So guys, it's the first video of the year officially for me, really. I've kind of bypassed January. Obviously after my birthday video I haven't done one, due to the fact that like about 3 days later after that video I decided to get myself a nice bug. So I was ill and I had 3 or 4 days off work, which isn't good, and that's only like the second week into going back to work. And plus, like January for most of us, I think we just want to get back into the rhythm of things, and I just didn't have the motivation to want to sit down and do a video. And it gave me a chance really just to basically play a few games. I've tidied up this room and I've got rid of a few items, and also reinvested that money into the games room and the games. So I thought I'd make this like a Syber Chat sort of thing, talk about what I've done over the last couple of weeks, also talk to you about the Leeds Retro Market, which I went to with a good few friends of mine. So let's digress, guys, and let's talk about the last 2.5 weeks. Now, I did say I was ill, and I feel like I'm getting it back already because the wife's now got the bug, and I think she's passing it back to me. So I've got a sore throat coming, and it's not nice, and I can't have any more time off work. So what did I do? So yeah, I have played games. I've sat down and played a bit of Xbox One. Not as much as I intended that I wanted to play. I've been playing more retro more than anything, more Super Nintendo, which is only right because it is my favourite system and it deserves to be played. So I've been playing that a lot. Also, I decided to give this room an overhaul, give it a bit of a tidy up, move things around, and get rid of a few things. I've got rid of a system, which a few people were quite surprised about me getting rid of, which was my Panasonic Q. And to be honest, it was a lovely system, a trophy system, let us call it that, because I've got like another 3 GameCubes anyway. You know, I've got my Spice Orange one, I've got my Pearl coloured one, and I've also got my Goddamn one, so having that one as well was nice. I used it about 3 times in all the time that I had it. It was basically a system that's kept in its box. I was kind of afraid to use it because it's such a nice system, and I didn't really want to end up having it broke, because if it broke, it was I think it'd be a real pain to basically get repaired. So I thought to myself, while it's in the condition it's in, and it was very well looked after, there's no 2 ways about that, I thought I'd send it on to somebody who probably would appreciate it and play it more than I would. So that has left the collection, and I don't miss it. I miss it in terms of the fact that it was a nice system to have, but as a system that I used, it wasn't. I just never used it, so I just thought, yeah, give it to somebody who actually will appreciate it. So that's gone, and in turn that has helped me out on this collection behind me. So I've got myself a few choice titles for the Master System, and I've got myself about I think it's 3 or 4 games for the Super Nintendo. So, you know, I've stuck to my promise, and I said this year will be the year of the Master System and the Super Nintendo. Not saying that I'm not going to get anything in between, because obviously I still do pick up the next gen titles. Obviously Xbox One, that's going to be slim pickings. PS4, a couple whenever they come out, to be honest, just the big titles. And I've been having a bit of a PS3, you know, picking some up because they are quite cheap. So I'm trying to finish off a collection on the PS3, which I originally had on the Xbox original. So I've nearly done that, so I'll talk about that in another video. but yeah, it's just a general tidy up, and I'm pretty happy with what it is now. I've just moved things around. I've got all my PS3, PS2, and my next gen, and my box sets on the one shelf. All my amiibos, all my Super Nintendo, which I've rearranged and it's looking pretty sweet. I'll put my Mega Drive over here. I'll put my Dreamcast and my Saturn down there, and then this shelf is in this Master System entirely. All the games and all the peripherals on the bottom. As I say, I've got myself a good few games to this system now, so I'm literally probably about 24 away from finishing the set. So that is a guaranteed finish this year. That is going to finish. But once that's finished, then it'll give me the reason to think about either sticking to the Super Nintendo or starting a new collection. I don't know. It's no good saying it's going to be a permanent thing, and I'm going to say, right, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, because you can't do that. It just don't work that way. Don't get me wrong. I'm a determined person, and whoever's watched me over the past, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. I'm not half-hearted about it. I stick to it and I finish it, whatever that collection is, whatever the goal is that I wanted to do. Because I've set myself challenges in the past with consoles, about getting 3 or 4 different consoles in a certain span of time, and I've always done it. So this Master System is a personal goal now. It's the only full collection I'm ever going to go for, and I'll be quite happy to finish it off. So once that's done, I think my Super Nintendo, and then whatever floats me boat at the time, because there's been a few videos on the old tubes lately talking about collecting, and talking about collecting more than playing. I'm going to stick my 2 pence in about this now, obviously. Personally, I will freely admit, at the moment, I have been more of a collector than I have been a player, and that is not due to the fact that I just couldn't be asked to sit down and play my games, because before Christmas, I had a long working hours, and I spent more time at work than I did at home, technically. And to look at it that way, I had more time to look on my phone and flick through eBay and find and buy games that I wanted for the collection than to actually come home and sit down and play, because by the time I got home, I'd done what I had to do. I'd sat down with the wife, give her a bit of time, because I haven't, with the hours that I was doing, I didn't really get to see her a lot. So I concentrated on sitting down with the wife, and things like that. And then by the time it come to sitting in this room, I just didn't have the time for it. So, like, the last 4 or 5 months before Christmas, it was a bit hectic for me. But as I say, it was a lot easier for me to pick up my phone. I'm earning the money, you know what I mean? So, what am I going to do with it? I'm going to actually buy games. So, that is what I've done. I have been more of a collector lately than I have been the gamer. But it doesn't mean I've been buying anything and everything, because anybody who's followed this channel over the years have seen my progression, how I've changed in collecting wise. We've all started from the beginning, picking up anything and everything, just to say, well, I've bought this and I bought this. I've been there, done that. It took me a little bit longer to get out of that than I thought it would do, but it's just a natural progression. You just learn, and you watch other people, and you see how other people, and yeah, as you say, it's the influence thing. Everybody influences everybody, and as I say, over time, this collection has become more specific of what I want in it, rather than just having everything and anything that I can get my hands on. I'm not that way inclined anymore. As I say, I've been more of a system collector over the past 3 years, but even that started to come down a bit. As I say, I've let go my Panasonic Q, so that just says, I don't need 3 or 4 of the same system and 3 or 4 variants to play one game. So I thought, slim down the consoles. Doesn't mean that I'm not ever going to buy another console, because there's always a couple of consoles that I want. So we'll just see. You know what I mean? Realistically, I do want another boxed Super Nintendo, an American one. You know, and there's another couple of systems I'll probably eventually get, but that's in due course. I think my most important thing is to finish this Master System off. But anyway, yeah, gaming and collecting. Yeah, I'm more of a collector lately. There's no way getting around that. But um, work has subsided a little. I've got time on my hands, and you know, over the last couple of weeks, I've had time to play games, and I think with this year, I'm trying to figure out a way how to do my videos and also play games. So I think with me, I think what I'm going to try and do, I do want to keep regular content up. I'm not one for one video a month. I don't want to do that. Everybody's different. I love YouTube. You know what I mean? I started something, and it's been the best experience I've had. Like in terms of like the variety of channels that I watch, the people that I've met, the collections that you see. You get influences from different people, and you know it's just changed my outlook, changed the way I collect over the years, and I'll never look back and think what a wasted time I've had. And it's always looking forward because I'm never going away. I love doing the YouTube. I'm never going to stop. So I've just got to come across and basically change the way I do my YouTube videos. So I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to do like 1 week on, 1 week off. So you'll basically get 2 videos, and then I'm going to have a week off so I can sit down, play games, and then a week after that I'll do another 2 videos. I think that will be the best way because, as I say, I want a mix of both this year. I do want to play the games that I've got on the shelf, but I want to keep up my content for my YouTube channel first and foremost, because at the end of the day, you know, it's something I love, and I'm not going to stop. You know, it's my channel. I want to buy the games I want for my games room, and I want to put the content up on my channel when I want, how I want. And if you're interested, you'll watch it. If you're not, then, you know, thanks for clicking on it. If you're not interested and you're not interested, then that's fair enough. You know, I can't please everybody. And I'm not out there to please anybody, to be honest. This is my channel, as I say. And you are invited to watch and enjoy what I show you, what I talk about. And hopefully you do. Because at the end of the day, you know, that's what it's all about. It's a personal vlog for me. A personal vlog. And I think it's around nearly 5 years for me now. So I've been doing this a wee while. You know, I'm not one for, you know, spreading the word. People just find my channel and they sub to me. It's as simple as that. You know, I don't do multimedia. I think I do Twitter and I do Instagram. That's it. I don't do Facebook or anything like that. Just don't interest me. Which is, you know, I just haven't got the time for it, to be honest. But apart from that, like, you know, I am who I am. What you see on camera is what you see in real life. I got no persona, no falseness about me. I am where I am. So I enjoy my collecting, I enjoy my playing games, and I enjoy YouTube videos. So I think that's enough of that waffle, don't you? So I need some of this now because my throat's killing me. So, yeah, gaming. There's going to be a lot more gaming this year. And I'm still going to be doing, 4 videos a month. But it's going to be 2, miss a week and then 2 again. Which will probably help me out. I might change my mind. There's no point in, you know, saying that's what I'm going to stick to, because it may never be. It may be the case I've got time and I'll do a video. If I haven't got time, I won't do the video. But I still would like to keep regular content. And as I did say this year as well, I'm going to mix things up a bit. I'm going to add a bit of variety. It's not just going to be gaming. I love Star Wars. So, you know, it's not going to be regular videos about Star Wars, but it's going to be certain items I might pick up, figures or films or, you know, memorabilia, things like that. So we'll just see how the wind blows. You know, I've got content if I want to stick it up, but that's up to me when and how I go about that. So anyway, thanks for sitting here for nearly 15 minutes listening to me waffle on about anything and everything. But let's talk about Leeds Retro Market. I went Saturday with a few good friends of mine that I met up with. Craig's here again, Cojones Deloro and Shock 16. Also, there was the main man, Stu, to UK. Tim, bad fuck up. I've met for the first time Retro Gamer Lee. Hopefully, I've got that right, mate. And obviously, Gruss Newton and Matt Solfunk Retro, as per usual. If I've missed anybody, I do apologise because it comes off the top of the head. So, you know, I just have to remember because it's Wednesday now. So, I like kind of I'm trying to remember as I go along. But anyway, always a pleasure to meet you guys. Always a pleasure to spend time, have a few beers, and catch up with you. I mean, realistically, these venues nowadays for me, it's not about the collecting. It's about going to go and meet these guys and just catch up with them. And as it would be with anybody who ever went there to these events, if you knew and you've never been to them before, I urge you to go, give it a whirl. You won't be disappointed because there's plenty of us out there. It's a community worth sharing, a community worth, you know, interacting with on screen as well as in reality. It's great to meet up with people and you know, with a common interest as far as I'm concerned. That's the whole goal for this YouTube for me now. It's not just let's go to the, you know, and see what games I can get. That's just extra to me now. It's actually meeting up and having a great time with the people that I watch and I admire and, you know, I've become great friends with. So, digressing again. So, I made my way to Sheffield and then I hitched the lift with Craig, and obviously the car was Shock 16 and Cojones Deloro. So, we headed off to Leeds. Now, in the morning, when I left, it was 6:20 in the morning and it was a fair. The weather was fair, it was quite warm, it was okay. I got to Leeds and I was shivering. It was absolutely freezing and it decided to start snowing. So there's a massive difference coming from Birmingham to go to Leeds. But thankfully we didn't have to queue up that long. It was literally about 20 minutes, I think. It was more or less at the front, but boy, it was cold for the time we were standing outside. And I was quite looking forward to this year because, as I say, I went to Leeds last year and it was such a good event. I'm really looking forward to coming again this year and got in there and I wasn't disappointed. Exactly the same sort of setup. Loads of different stalls. Probably wasn't a lot of stalls compared to the year previous because you had the central hall and then you go outside and you got the like corridors that goes all the way around the main hall. And I think last year you did have a lot more stalls outside in the main corridors. Not as that you could see there was a change in dealers that were there. You had your regulars, but as I say, I think last year there was slightly more in terms of like varieties, a lot more Japanese stuff. Believe it or not, there's one seller selling a lot of good Dreamcast games, but as per usual, slightly overpriced. But I didn't buy anything off him. But it's still nice to see a bit more variety. I love the import stuff. But as I say, you had a couple of side rooms. You had the hall around the main hall, and then you had the massive main hall itself. It's like yet again filled to the brim with good vendors, and I think this year it was a lot more packed than it was last year. As Tootie said, if you watch his video, it's literally 3 deep at each stall. So I kind of found it difficult to try and get in there because I'm not the tallest of people, you know. So it was pretty difficult for me to get in there and like get a grips of what was there and you know what I could pick up. So that was a difficult time. But apart from that, you know, I just love the buzz of being there, you know. So I had a quick look around and then first port of call was the bar. So I literally stood there with Daz at a point and just having a catch up basically, and everybody joined us and we had a good chin wag, and then we like kind of hovered in and out of the actual event itself, like going round, having a look, coming back. picking a few things up. You know, Craig, as per usual, kid in a candy shop. That guy knows how to spend money, and he did pick up a really good selection of like items compared to what the rest of us picked up. Believe me. So you know, he got his money worth, and he had his fill. Believe me, really good items. Though I got to admit, he picked up some really good stuff. But apart from that, I'd say solid day. I'm not going to get too much into detail about it because you got Stu. He's got the videos. He's got the to talk about. He does the talk when he's talking about his about the Leeds Retro Fair. So I'll leave a link to his Stu's channel down there anyway. If you want to check out his film footage, I haven't done the film footage. I just couldn't be bothered. I'm there for the day and the event, and the day was a long day, believe it or not. Great day there, but I think the journey, the travelling there and back was quite tiring, and I didn't get into probably about 9 o'clock on the night. So I was glad to get home, to be honest. But still, a fantastic day. A great bunch of lads, yet again, I met up with. And I picked up a few items, so I'll have a swig and I'll tell you what I picked up. As I say, going to these retro fairs, it's all about the meetup. So if I pick anything up, it's going to be just something that I either need or something that's niche and I wouldn't mind having in the collection. So first things first, I got a belated birthday gift off Daz Cajonas Deloro. So what he got me was firstly this, which was he knows I'm into my Star Wars, so he got me a Star Wars bottle opener / keyring of the Millennium Falcon. So that is pretty Jim Dandy, and that will be staying in its protective case. Yeah, I know, one of them, but yeah, well happy with that. And then he also gave me this, which is, if I can pronounce it, it's Detana Twinbee Yahoo. It's the deluxe pack, basically. There you go. I originally bought this, and mine didn't work. So he very kindly gave me his copy, which is fully working. So I was quite surprised about that. So thank you very much, Daz, for that. Another properly working version of this Twinbee deluxe pack for me. So marvellous. There you go. That's them two. Now, in terms of retro market wise, first thing I picked up was actually this, which I was talking to. Actually, Craig mentioned it, and I was walking around and actually found the item, and I thought to myself, you know what? I want a bit of that. I'm gonna buy it, and it is quite a little niche item, and I'm going to get the rest of the set of these now. So what I picked up was this, and it is, believe it or not, Capcom Generations collection, but it is in a book form. So basically, you've got the disc in the back, and if I know it's a bit of a glare, guys, but basically you've got a book, and it's all in Japanese, don't get me wrong, but it's a nice little book, and it shows you the history of the games in question. Now, this is Volume 2. Now, Volume 2 is obviously the Ghost and Goblins collection. All 3 games on there. And as I say, there's 5 volumes of this. So it's just given me the incentive to go out and buy the rest. So this I paid £30 for. You know, technically, I mean, it's in really, really lovely condition. And it's something different. And it's on PS1 as well, which I haven't bought a PS1 game for a long time. So it'd be nice to pick up some PS1 goodness. Only Japanese, mind you. So this full set you may see over the coming months. So I'll have all 5 volumes of it. And I noticed there is a couple more. Besides the Capcom Generations, there are a couple of more books, variants of these. So I might probably pick those up if I'm lucky enough to find them. So that's the first item I picked up, which is the Capcom Generations Volume 2, the book edition, which is really, really nice. And then I picked up this. Basically, I've been wanting one of these for a while because I'm a Commodore 64 man. I've got a Commodore 64, but I haven't had a proper joystick for it for a long, long time. And so I was strolling the stalls and I found this, which is a really, really nice condition, quick shot too. And it is really, it's like brand new. I mean, I paid £10 for that, and it is really, really nice. Fully working, and I'm looking forward to now using this so I can start playing my Commodore 64 again. Because I bought a few games over the past couple of months. I bought a couple when I went to the Wolverhampton Market, the retro event in Wolverhampton just before Christmas, the Winter Warmer. So it'd be good to get them games out, load them up, and actually play them with this. So very, very happy to have one of these at last. So I got myself a nice quick shot too for a tenner. And then I bought this, which is the obligatory. Yes, I like them, and I don't care if anybody don't. Yeah, I bought Donkey Kong. I've got a majority of them now. I'm only missing a couple, so I thought I'd pick him up 15 quid. There's no harm in having plushies. I like them. Simple as that. Nintendo fans, so say no more. Now the final item is a peculiar one, but it was a random pickup. I won't be doing this again. This is a one-off. This is. But there was a guy there selling amiibos, and they was all customed. So basically, there was original amiibos which have been repainted and customised in certain ways, but he'd resealed them. And I looked at them a couple of times, and I thought, you know what? As a one-off, I might get one just to add to the collection. So I picked myself up this one, which was Mario. Now, I'll get a closer look. As you can see, he's in his Stars and Stripes outfit. Really, really good painting, really good detail on that. Well, happy to have him. He cost about 20 quid, I think. But he's something different, you know, and at the end of the day, it's not going to be a regular thing. This is a one-off to add a amiibo, custom amiibo to the collection. So, you know, there's a lot of people doing them. There's a lot of custom amiibos being done. To find one boxed, you know, reboxed and packaged, that's good for me because I want them in the packaging anyway. Because none of them are ever going to leave the box. That's a fact. So yeah, that's a final item, guys. That is the custom Mario amiibo. Sorry about the glare, but there you go. So that's another one to the collection. When I decide to get round and showing you the collection, whether you're bothered about the amiibos anymore or not, I don't know, but only time will tell. So that's it, guys. That's all my pickups. In general, the day was a brilliant day. Absolutely loved it. Always will. Always a pleasure to meet up with the guys. Any YouTubers. If you've recognised me in future events, please come up, tap me on the shoulder, say hi. Absolutely, I just, you know, I love the interaction, so I'm more than welcome to sit down, have a beer with you, have a chat, no matter what. You know, that's what it's all about to me. Meeting people, common interests, just have fun and have a good day out, and maybe pick up some, you know, nice items. But as I say, overall, brilliant day, guys. The next one's going to be Doncaster Dome, and I think that one is the 5th of March. So if you're going down there, I will be there, and hopefully be seeing you there, to be honest with you. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I've done enough waffle. It's 30 minutes long, this video. Now, that's probably half of you lot have switched off by now. But anyway, that's the waffleage over. The Syber Chat over, that's it. I'm not ripping off Kona Storara with waffleage. Syber Chat. That's the Syber Chat over, guys. And looking forward to see you in the next few videos. Master System, Super Nintendo, and I'll say it yet again, you will get Amiibo collection eventually. But that's it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Now, before I leave, I've got to say one thing which is just not good to leave out. I've got to say thank you to each and every one of you who have subbed recently. Thank you to each and every one of you who have stayed with my channel constantly over the years, enjoyed the content that I've done. It's all appreciated. Absolutely all appreciated. Always is, always will be. Now, the final thing is, some of you may have noticed I haven't been commenting again. Now, I've got a phone. I've got what I talk to you on, and that's all I use, my iPhone. Now, for some bizarre reason, I can leave comments to people's channels, but I cannot leave replies to my comments. For some reason, when I put the keyboard up, I can't see what I'm typing. It won't show me what I'm typing, so I could be writing a load of gobbledygook for all I know. And I could send it, and you just get a load of rubbish, misspelt rubbish. So I don't know what it must be a problem with the app on the iPhone. I don't know if anybody else has got the same problem. So what I'm going to have to try and do is, I never even thought about it, I'm going to try the tablet that I've got and see if I can use that to comment on, see if the app's okay on there. So never fear, guys. Apologies for not being able to comment here on the recent couple of videos that I've done. But I say I've had issues with this phone, so hopefully I'll be able to resolve that by using the tablet that I've got. But anyway, guys, always appreciated for you to watch my videos and enjoy the channel. Hopefully it may continue, but yeah, plenty more to come for you guys. So I'm going to leave it there, and as per usual, guys, I am Cybersnake7. Keep playing, keep watching. All the best.